the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything.
Hey guys, Vass from X-Force again with
Scott from X-Force.
And today we have literally the latest. I know we're kind of doing a lot of these sort of kiddie blasters, but this is the latest from our friends at SKD. So the guys that brought us the mag-fed electric Glock, basically one of the oldest and still one of the most used hopper-fed pistols, the 1911. So a couple of, you know, oldies but goodies. These guys have brought in some pretty decent quality blasters. So now a lot of these gel blaster manufacturers are aiming at more of the kid-friendly, non-realistic, because the laws surrounding blasters in China, and with the release of the US market, a lot of buyers there are looking for more of a less realistic gun. So I was sort of questioning at first, because I mean US, I'm like, they got guns, but they don't want kids going out there with something that's too realistic out in the street and get shot by somebody with a real gun.
Yeah. Well, it also opens up for legislation as well in America, because in a lot of states you've got to be 16, some 18 to play airsoft. So if you're plugging people in CQB as well from 4 or 5 meters away with airsoft, it's going to hurt like all buggery. Where this, you can shoot your kids.
Yep.
Just make sure they're on iPro. Yep. But it makes it more backyard, kind of indoors, family friendly. So while we all want airsoft in Australia, places who have had it for a while, they want something else or something new, something different. So this opens up to a younger market, so it actually keeps our industry safer, or actually builds it as well in other countries, so it keeps us all going. So
plus opens up the Australian market a bit more. Like some of these blasters are actually allowed. We've still got to test this one, we've got to ask the questions, but opens it up for like Tassie, Victoria, Northern Territory, so places where imitation's not allowed, non-imitations are fine. So
stay tuned to the websites as well.
That's right. We'll have a section where you can you'll be able to see which are
by state.
Yeah, by state, legally allowed. So anyway, let's get back to these. So this is their CS002. They don't have it's just a sci-fi blaster. And as you can see, it sort of obviously resembles like more of an M4. Big drum mag. Obvious things sort of that stand out are that it's the color and slight differences, but cool thing is you still got adjustable stock. Now big orange tip here. Your flash hider does come off as such. It does look a bit without it. You won't be able to replace this for a black one or anything like that. All right, so stick with the orange bits. But something that's a little bit different on this. So you see this sort of pump,
shotgun,
shotgun pump action thing. Now that Mag Prime. So you're like, bang, ready to go. It's pretty cool. You don't have to take your finger off, so it makes it for a good grip, like a full grip, nice and comfy. You bang, you're there and ready. You don't have to take and press another button or pull a lever or something. It's a bit more handy. And then having a drum mag, yeah, you're gonna be shooting for a while.
It does make it kid friendly with not having a pull a charge handle, at least their hands there anyway. It's keeps them aiming where they're meant to be as well. So
and as you can see here, Yeah, you've got the sort of skeletonized receiver. Same sort of thing here with your stock, and the grip. You've got this bit where you could
Theoretically.
theoretically.
I wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't. Well, I don't think you could.
If you play a lot of games as well, you might get like little dongles and stuff, so you can hang like
Yeah.
a little Stormtrooper keyring or something off it, so personalise it a little bit for kids.
I mean, yeah, the idea is to have it on a sling. But cool thing is with this, once this drum mag is in, you don't actually have to take it out. This is the beauty of, this is my favorite drum mag. And I'll show you why. Once you've basically got it down, so if you're playing and you put it down,
Yeah.
you literally just turn this knob,
Speed loader in, dump.
speed loader in, close, off you go again. Bang. Not that you're going to be emptying this sucker that quick, but I mean, yeah, if you do get trigger happy, you can.
Well, the good thing with that as well is because it is SKD, so and like with the throwback to the naming methods of it, the CS007 and CS009 with a Glock and the 1911. If you look on their box and stuff, but if you have the incarnations already of the 19 or the M4 SKD drums or M4 mags, there's another shell you can chuck into it. So
That's it. So a lot of the STD, the old STD and SKD mag, drum mags, anything should work with this. I haven't tested, but it's the same sort of system. Other really cool feature, your battery compartment's quite easy to get to. It's not in your stock, something a little bit different, and it's quite large. It goes up to about there, and as you can see there, quite a decent. We've only just got the one that it comes with, but there's still plenty of room in there, so you can definitely put a decent sized battery. It comes, well, this one came with an 11 volt. Now we can't help ourselves, so we gone and modified it, right? Now internally it's basically a Gen 8, slightly modified with some extra bits. Obviously having the Mag Prime, it's got like a MOSFET sort of. It's not really a MOSFET, but something similar. Obviously for that and whatever. I think they've overcomplicated a little bit, but all in all, Gen 8 inside. So for those that love their Gen 8s, these things are great. They're easy to work on, and there's still heaps of parts around.
yeah, benefit of that is there is a metric boatload of parts out.
Yeah.
So you won't run out of parts.
Yep. And they're easy to work on. Gen 8s were relatively one of the easiest blasters to work on. And once you've built it, they're pretty, they're bulletproof.
Stout. I'd say stout. So
Yeah. Obviously your trigger, mag release, and basically it's just got on and off here.
Yeah.
No semi, no full auto. It's just on and off. So you're on. So we've upgraded. Just it doesn't sound like this out of the box. But if you want semi, you got to be pretty quick on the trigger. All right. So they're pretty basic. To get your stock off, that just simply comes on and off if you keep the button pressed. To take your buffer tube off, you just got to push both sides down on this little button, and then it just slides off.
good part about it is it makes more of a little CQB blaster as well, or
Yeah.
for smaller kids,
Yeah.
or bigger kids.
Or bigger kids, or just a big big
You
pistol.
want a dual wheel that.
I want a
don't you?
dual wheel too, geez, come on.
It does make it look a lot more sci-fi without that
Yeah.
stock onto it as well. So
100%. But it's quite a solid blaster. I mean, it's obviously a plastic. I don't think it's a nylon. It's more of an ABS, but it's quite a solid ABS. It's not as flimsy as
the
what
chunky styling makes it more
Yeah.
solid as well.
and it's quite comfy to hold. Like this grip is actually quite nice. So perfect for the kids. especially if you want to look at something entry level, you know, or just something in the backyard.
Younger kids, not like, you don't need to hit that 300, especially if they're younger, just learning. There's always time to upgrade and get harder and bigger, faster, stronger stuff later on. Just get them in, you know, they're not going to hurt each other too much. So still wear safety eyewear, just as don't be stupid. But just as a fun runabout, you know, your lower FPS stuff's the way to start off with.
Alright. And now I'm not condoning this would be great, you can go out in the street with it. But the cool thing about this is if the kid does venture out, doesn't quite, you know, the kids are kids, don't always listen. It's not as intimidating as the standard M4. So if somebody sees that, they'd go, oh well, it's kind of, it looks
He's
more
got a
nerfy.
nerf.
Yeah. So it's not going to scare the pants of the lady next door or across the street, and she's going to go call the cops. Well, at least you'd hope not for these. So yeah, I think it's more home friendly than what a Gen 8 or your standard M4 is. So that's always a bonus if you're getting it for a kid. And the great thing is, being entry level as is, they shoot okay, not too hard. And later on, if he still wants to use it, it can be upgraded, like we said. So we can get it shooting, you know, probably even higher than we have. You know, we only just slightly messed around with it. Now, so like I said, Gen 8 comes with a metal barrel as standard, as STD normally do go the metal barrel. And like I said, they threw in an 11 volt. So we'll take it down and I'll show you guys how it performs.
It's still handy to note, like, to save your neighbours freaking out, let them know. Just say, hey, look, play with a toy. Yeah, they're legal. So, show me gels, they're biodegradable, non-toxic.
Oh yeah, non-toxic indeed. Yeah, like I said, that's your battery compartment there. So I just want to show you guys a bit closer. Plenty of space. That's a fairly chunky, it's short but it's a chunky battery, and there, like I said, there's still plenty of space there. So, yeah, looks good. Let's go shoot it. Hey guys, Vass here, back at our range with the SKD CS002. The brand new, just landed in only one sample. Just landed in Australia. So these, we are looking at possibly getting them. This one will be running a 11 volt Boss LiPo battery. Chuck that in there. So as like I said, there's plenty of space. Beauty of it, as you can see, I could literally put another one in there. I could literally run two in there, so I don't even have to like worry about where, oh, do I need another battery, swap it out, none of that, bang.
Did it fall out of my pocket?
Yeah, nice and easy. Now I just got to get this thing back in and then I'm sweet. There we go. So, oh yeah, let it rip. Look at that. That's actually very, very straight. I was hitting that bullseye quite nicely, so let's have a look what the chrono says. Nothing high, we didn't go nuts on the spring. We kept it still very low because there's still nylon gears in there. So all we did is a slight, the original spring was a bit short. I did tell them, I did give them some feedback about what could use some change in there, but so all we did, I think, is a M90 or M95 spring, O-ring. That was, I think that's about it, and just fixed up a few things. So oh yeah. And there we go. I think consistency is speak for itself.
Nice.
Look at that. 267.
It's a great little spray and pray
Yeah.
FPS as well. So
Ain't nothing wrong with that. yeah, it's not what some guys, like I said, not what some guys want to see. They want to see 300 plus, but like I said, great backyarder, even for games, kids, this is perfect. So, and with that 11 volt, oh, this is superb. All right, so hope you guys enjoyed that. Give us a like, share, comment below. Let us know if you'd like to see these come into the country.
There is a blue one as well.
There is a blue. It's a sort of an aqua blue. I kind of like the white.
Tiffany blue.
Yeah, the white gives me that
Stormtroopery, sci-fi.
Stormtroopery, Star Wars sort of feel. So I kind of dig that. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Remember, I know what they look like, but stop and think. Chuck them in the bag. Take them to and from the field. Let's keep this going for longer. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys next time.